Okay, so anatomy of the sheep eyeball. Anterior portion looks kind of cloudy. That's the cornea. Coming off the cornea is this kind of white membranous structure. That's called the conjunctiva. Behind the conjunctiva, you see this white, little bit of gray coming through. That's called the sclera. Behind the sclera, you see some muscles. These are called extrinsic eye muscles. It's all the brown that's around. We can kind of get under that. See, it's pretty fibrous like a muscle. So those are the extrinsic eye muscles. And then on the most posterior side, the back of the eye, you have the optic nerve. So cornea, conjunctiva, this membranous structure right here, conjunctiva, sclera, extrinsic eye muscles are the brown ones, and then optic nerve right there. Okay, so now we'll do internal anatomy. So I've cut the eye in half. So this would be posterior side coming off, that's anterior. You'll see this jelly-like substance in there. That jelly is called vitreous humor. In that jelly, that vitreous humor is the lens. So this little ball right here, that's the lens, and you can even see these little black lines coming off of it, radiating off the lens. Those are the suspensory ligaments or ciliary zonules that hold it in place and attach it to the ciliary muscle. So we can actually detach the lens. So we have lens here and vitreous humor here. Okay, that was inside the eye. So now if we look at the anterior chamber, this is the front of the eye. You can see the cornea on that side. In here in the front of the eye, you have the hole in the middle, that opening, that's the pupil. Then around the pupil is this smooth black area, that's the iris. And then a step up from the iris, you have these little black rays coming around. That's actually the ciliary muscle. So ciliary muscle here, iris a step down from that, and then pupil directly in the middle. Okay, now the posterior part of the eye, on this side, you see the optic nerve sticking out. If I flip it over, you can see the retina. The retina is this kind of tan membrane structure right there. See, I'm kind of moving it around, this mucousy type structure. That's the retina. The black on the edges, that's the choroid layer. So we kind of move the retina around a little bit. You can see that black underneath. That's the choroid. That kind of iridescent bluish green, that's called the tapetum lucidum. That tapetum lucidum is special to the sheep eye. Humans don't have that. And you can kind of see, if you look really close, where the retina kind of gathers together right there. You can see there's like little wrinkles around the retina. That's your optic disc. That's the blind spot. That's where the optic nerve leaves the eye. If I flip it over, you can see the optic nerve is in that exact same spot right there. Okay, so we have retina here. Choroid is the black. Tapetum lucidum is the iridescent portion. And then back over here in the anterior chamber, you can see some more of that choroid, that black around the edge. Then there's the ciliary muscle right here. Iris is a step down, and pupil right in the middle.